Welcome to Armenia. And wow, what an incredible country. Situated in the center of the Caucasus region, it has a long and rich history. The country was the first to declare Christianity as a national religion, and this city below me, Yerevan, the capital, is older than Rome. And over there in the distance, and I hope you can see it through the haze, it's Mount Ararat. And according to the Bible, the Quran, and other religious texts, that's where Noah landed the ark after the great flood, and later settled here in this very location. That's how old it is. Now, Ararat is a national symbol, but unfortunately, it is no longer in Armenian territory. During the beginning of the 19th century, the Armenians suffered a brutal genocide. 1.5 million killed, 65% of the population. And it was carried out by the Turks, the young Turks, revolutionaries of the Ottoman Empire. And over here, we have the Mother of Armenia statue. And like the statue in Tbilisi, Georgia, it's holding a sword, a warning to intruders. But unlike the Tbilisi statue, there is no bowl of wine to welcome visitors. Instead, at the base, there's tanks, there's missiles, there's fighter jets. There may not be a bowl of wine, but there is a Ferris wheel. And I have to tell you, this is one of the friendliest countries I've ever been to. Everyone wants to talk to you. Now, I came here on a whim. It's really not a place that was on my list, and wow, I am blown away, and this is by far one of my favorite cities in the world. That's how good the first impression is. And I only have one day to show you around, but I'm gonna do my best to get you the vibe of it. I'm gonna show you the main tourist strip. I'm gonna show you some of the public spaces and parks and monuments and the art just filling the city. But first, I'm gonna take you to Kond. It's the oldest neighborhood here in Yerevan. And it's a living, breathing museum. I got a dude vibing me super hard. Thanks, brother. Have a good day. We'll see you. Yeah, I'm like, hey, I'm working. Wouldn't leave me alone. Wanted to hold my phone and type something in it. I'm like, no, dude. Anyway, that's the first time I encountered that. It's actually very safe. I doubt his intentions were malicious at all, but just in case, let's head on down. God damn. This dude's following me. He's killing me. Anyway, here we are at the Cascade complex. And you're gonna see a lot of structures like this all over the city. Structures to serve as memorials and memories of the struggles and the history of Armenia. Good, maybe he'll stay there and be creepy with the girls instead of following me. Anyway, there's a lot of money being spent on the city for beautification, and that's because the economy here is doing very well. Like most post-Soviet countries after the collapse of the USSR, Armenia struggled. But last year, GDP, 5.9%, and they actually finished 2024 with a budget surplus. Up there staring. God, those women saved my life. The city is very affordable. I have a basic room, but it's only costing me $33 a night, and it's right in the heart of the city. Now, an interesting fact about Armenia, more Armenians live outside of the country than in it. And that's due to dozens of centuries of conflict. The Persians, the Ottomans, the Russians, and with the country moving towards more democratic principles, moving up on the democracy scale, freedom of speech, civil liberties, you're finding a lot of Armenians are returning, not just for vacation, but to live. And with as awesome as this place is, it still does not get a lot of tourists, especially Western tourists. I have not seen many, and I think it's probably, I'm guilty of it too. It just was not on my radar. And check this out. It's an incredibly pedestrian-friendly city. No steps, you get an escalator to go down. so afraid it was going to stop and I'd stumble forward and get stuck. And then, while you're going under the road, if you want to get some snacks, some ice cream, or maybe you want to go grocery shopping, it's all right down here. Look at all these green little works of art. Sing me a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. And check this out. Anywhere you go in the city, the water is clean and safe to drink. And check out this big, scary, long tunnel. This is the pedestrian walk to Kond, which is where we're heading. And it's pretty cool in here. Relatively clean in here. I mean, of what appears to be a few urine stains, but it actually smells fine in here. It gets a lot of airflow through, I guess. Cool one. And the award for the best graffiti in the Kond pedestrian tunnel goes to the big cat arching all the way over the tunnel. Impressive work. Now, Kond is one of the oldest and most historic neighborhoods in the city. And the name stands for Long Hill. And these are the steps to Kond. And let's hope it's not that long a hill. Now, it is at least as old as the early 17th century. But there are artifacts that lead people to believe the city, this little neighborhood, is much older than that. Almost to the top. Slightly out of breath. Now, these houses, no running water, no electricity, but still inhabited. There are people and dogs living in all these homes you're about to see. For years, the government has been wanting to renovate this, and no one can agree how. There's an argument, we don't want to tear down the old and put in the new. They want to do a hybrid structure and turn it into some touristy area. But the residents aren't happy about that idea. They're afraid they're going to be thrown out of their homes. Since everyone living here in these little stone houses, they've been here for generations. And no one has any proof of ownership. Their families have just been living there for hundreds of years. And there's more down that way. As much as I hate to, let's go up the hill. And Armenia doesn't have a lot of forest. So stone has always been the preferred building material. Here, look how pretty. Hello, good afternoon. Look at this one over here. Yeah, which is a better way to go? This way? The mosque, yeah. This way? Thank you.
Okay.
And you can see, he had to leave his home to get running water. The reason they call Yerevan the Pink City is that you can see the volcanic stone they use has a little pink hue to it. And when the light hits the city just right, it just shines pink everywhere. And there, up there, we can see a very good example of the pink stone right in between those electrical poles. All right, the plan is to head to the top, and then I can get a glimpse of where the mosque and the cathedral are. We got some cars in this area. Hey-yo. Hello. Hey guys. The mosque? The mosque. This way. And cathedral this way? All mosque. All right, thanks guys.
No.
Got the man using the restroom, improvising. And check out this contrast of old and new. And you see something like that all over the city, not necessarily to this extreme, but the old, the new, right up next to each other. Won't you calm down? Ah, lovely dog. I cannot find the cathedral or the mosque. I am lost in Kond. It's right here. This looks like it could be the cathedral. It was built in 1710, or rebuilt in 1710, because of an earthquake, destroying the original. It's got the round arched windows, which you don't see on any other building. That could be the cathedral. And now it appears people are living in it. Let's wander this way. And here we go. Hello. It finally popped up on Google Maps, so I think we are good. If this makes a left. Hello. Uh-oh. Ah, the cathedral. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Down here. Domus, the mosque. The domus. Yeah. And the cathedral. This cathedral. Both. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna pretend like I knew what that woman was saying. Doma has to be the domes of the mosque. I could be completely wrong, but let's go the way she directed us. And if that turns out to be wrong, we'll spin around and I will walk up Kond, the long hill, one more time. All right, I'm following the map. Maybe that lady was just telling me to get out of her neighborhood. And I'm supposed to make a turn here. Head directly into the sun. Ah, long, steep hill. Now, I really want to find the mosque because it was built in the late 1600s, and during the Armenian Genocide, it was refuge. Actually, this whole neighborhood, refuge for a lot of people fleeing the violence, which is why you have such a ethnic diversity here in this neighborhood. There it is again. Maybe that's it. But running in bloody circles. There's voices and all types of activity coming just on the other side of all these walls and all these houses. I mean, this is definitely very inhabited. Look out these vines. Gulp, 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 gulp. Yeah, my map had it right at the very top, and then maybe I didn't see.
This one?
No, there's supposed to be one 300 years old. It fell in an earthquake, and they rebuilt it. Where are you from?
From Moscow.
Moscow. You here on vacation or you live here?
No, just our father was Armenian.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We came just to...
Everyone I meet has been an Armenian living outside the country, and they come back to visit. Or they come back to live. It seems like a lot of people are coming back to live here.
We just came from Moscow just for weekend.
Yeah.
And our mother is Russian.
Yeah.
Our father was Armenian, but we were born in Moscow
Okay.
and lived always in Moscow. Just for weekend, we came to see Garni.
That's where they
Half
have
an
the
hour maximum, half an hour.
they have the monument, the pagan monument, the temple. There's a pagan.
Gerhard. It's a very, very ancient church in the mountains.
That's
It's
in the stone?
Inside.
Wow.
And this is everything. It's not built. It's
Carved.
inside of the mountain.
All carved out.
Yes. This.
You don't mind being
ruins-
on camera, do you?
Huh?
You don't mind being on camera?
No.
Okay.
My English is.
Your English is excellent.
And this is inside, and this.
So this is the oldest part.
Yes.
And then all the city was built around this part.
Only, which was before USSR, this part. And other city only was built after.
But that's nice too. The old part, the new part, it's all
best-
nice. It's a beautiful city.
This part is, for me, the best one. Here you can feel the atmosphere. This is.
I
this
thought
is Armenia.
when I came it'd be crowded with tourists, but no, it's
No, all tourists are there. Where Cascades, restaurants.
Yeah.
When the
earthquake.
everything was.
Yeah.
And
The old one from the earthquake
oldest.
300 years ago.
They built the new city.
Yes.
This is Stalin, Khrushchev, and all the buildings in the other city are the 20th century built in
Yes.
the 20th. And this one is old town.
Well, thank you.
Thank
I
you.
want to continue. Enjoy your days. Nice to meet both of you. Thank you, sir. You gotta love Russian girls. I recognize this part up here. I'm gonna make a right, go back down the steps, and back into the city. I'm gonna call this a success, even though we didn't find the cathedral that we know of. We didn't see the mosque, as far as we know. But I'm gonna call it a win. Very interesting little neighborhood, very friendly, and I highly recommend you come check out this historical little place. I love how there's just random works of art throughout the city. The Golden Kinkali. And I really do need to try Kinkali again. But the last thing I want to do to all my new Georgian subscribers is try Kinkali in Armenia. Real quick, let me show you what a convenience store is like here. Very nice selection of fruits and vegetables and meats. And check all this out. It's almost like a supermarket. Frozen goods and all sorts of cheeses and meats. Really nice stores here. And this is just a regular old convenience store. Now it's about 3 in the afternoon now, and the cafes, the hookah bars are all starting to fill up. Hello. Now I really had no intention of coming to Yerevan. It wasn't on my list, but I had a few days to kill. I was staying in Tbilisi, so I took a minibus. Yeah, it was $36, took about 5.5 hours, and came for 3 days. And then the bus dropped me off here. This is one of those places that I immediately knew there was something special about it. I just looked around at the hillsides and this wonderful market. And I've said in the past, I love markets because it really gives you a glimpse into the community, into the society, the culture. And this is no exception. Not nearly as rough as some of the markets I've seen. And I don't know what these are. They're like kebab skewers. You got a flask, playing cards, knives, skewers, and all this old china and jewelry. So as I started walking this way towards my hotel, and just getting the energy and just, you know, look how nice the sidewalks are. Look how calm and quiet. The dudak. So that is the traditional instrument that is the foundation of the traditional music here. Here we have some beautiful chessboards, and chess is a mandatory subject in the public schools here. And Armenia has produced numerous world-class chess champions. These old currency coins and bills. And the currency here is beautiful. I don't know what it says. I can't read the writing, but it is really pretty currency. Now, I haven't complained about anything in the last few videos. It's been a while, probably a couple months, and I need the vent. The last video I did on Georgia, I got a few comments on the thumbnail. On Reddit, I got, oh, I can tell this guy's a moron just by the thumbnail. The way it works on YouTube, you can submit 3 thumbnails and they run a test to all the different viewers. And on the Georgia video, I submitted one that had a young woman serving Konkali, Mother of Georgia statue, and it had the cathedral, and it said Tbilisi, and it had my dumb face. They all have my dumb face. That's a constant in my videos. And next one was just a girl serving Konkalis with my dumb face. And the last one was an attractive woman standing in a hallway, in a doorway, smoking a cigarette. And of course, that's the one that won. And I knew that was gonna happen. But what I'm trying to say, it's not my fault. It's what you people click. That one got 5 times as many clicks as the other ones. Now, I don't know what the thumbnail is gonna look like for this video. I don't know what the title's gonna be, but you know, the first step is to get people to click. And I can't help it if that's what works. So, I don't know. If you're gonna critique my thumbnails, I just want you to know I'm trying to do some non-clickbaity, non-sexualization thumbnails, but they just don't perform well. And here we are, coming up on another public space, and you'll get the vibe. It's people just chilling. Got this amazing musician here. And after walking through the market yesterday, I was already like, oh, this place is cool. And then I got here. Just look at the architecture. Clock tower, and this wide open space. And this is called Republic Square. And in the evening, right here in all the fountains, and they project images on the wall, and we'll try and get to see that tonight. And there's a National Museum. In that museum is the world's oldest shoe. And right here on the other side of the square, we have another public space. These little cabanas and fountains. You just come in here, sit with your friends, smoke some cigarettes. We have a full bar in there. Food, hookah, TVs, watch your sports program. Now, we just came from the park over there with the cafes, and here we have another park. And we have another park across the street. So much nice green space, public space in this city. Nothing like the sound of running water when there's not a toilet in sight. We need to go. Do we go for it? You betcha. Whoa. Act like a kid, no matter how old you are. It's the secret to staying young. Back off, toddlers. This grown man's thirsty. And what's your name?
Mary.
Mary. That's an easy name.
Yeah, that's an English name.
And your parents were Armenian,
Yes, exactly.
but you were born in Russia,
Yes.
and they've moved back.
Yeah.
Everyone I've met in this city has the same story, where they're Armenian, they live somewhere else in the world, and they're all coming back.
Okay.
And now you want to leave for Germany.
Yes, exactly, because my fiance is from there.
Fiance. Shot down on camera. How embarrassing. But at least I got a thumbnail. Here we are at Northern Ave, North Street, and this is the main tourist walkway here in Yerevan, where you're gonna find most of the tourists, all types of shops, cafes, sitting areas, all types of street musicians and different types of artists. Great place for an evening stroll. You're gonna find high-end shops, luxury hotels, and it really is another example of just the incredible architecture here in this capital city. Under all this is a shopping mall. Who doesn't like a didgeridoo?
Yes, I think to myself, thank you. What a wonderful world.
What a wonderful world indeed. Check out this building over here with the mural on the side. We're only a 2-minute walk off of Northern Ave. And everything's already thinned out and gotten quiet. And we just go another block or two that way, and it's even thinner. It's just a nice, mellow, walkable city. Everywhere I took you today, I've walked. I didn't get in a car one time. Now, I do have 29,000 steps, but it's a very walkable city. Oh, can I have the rice and chicken? Yes. Warm water. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was delicious. I feel so much better. Oh, so hungry. That whole meal with the drink was like $2.90. Crazy. Look at this guy. Out of my way. Anyway, I intended. That's not. I intended to show you the nightlife, and that is probably one of the most surprising things about this place. I mean, there's dive bars, there's jazz bars, there's cocktail bars, there's nightclubs, discos, any type of nightlife you can imagine, it's here. But I am too tired to continue. I've been going at this all day. I don't know. I guess trying to cover a capital city in one day is just a little too much to ask. But I wanted to at least get you the vibe of the place. It really is super cool, and it's affordable, it's safe, the culture, the history, an amazing place. And I'm glad I found it. I will 100% be back here, and I hope you enjoyed it. Ciao.